BassResinator here. I am going to do some ResinCrete. Yep, I'm getting my gloves on right now, so. And this stuff sets up really fast, so I've got two molds. This one, and I've got them on a little bit of paper here because they tend to be, I tend to splash it, and I don't want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a little bit, and I'm just going to leave it white, and which is an amazing white. And I'm going to mix that up in here. I don't need much to go into this. Now this is a cute little blossom jar type of thing, and I will mix that up in this pot. And I'm going to make a marble with, hopefully through it, using this dispersion color of garnet, which is really cool. I have to keep shaking it up because I haven't used it in a while and it's settled. So so I will mix up the powder with that, with just the white, and then I'll add a little dollop of the color, and then just stir that through a little bit, and that's it. So let me get a couple scoops of the powder into this, and I'll be right back. I decided to put those scoops into this little cup. That way I can mix that up, and if I need more, well, I'll just dump it all in there then. Like I said, this stuff, I have a tendency to mix it a little too thin, and then when I do, then I put more in, and then I end up having to go run and get some more water. Now this is a mold of a sea scene with a lighthouse and some other things along the side. Okay, I need just a little bit more. Okay, that's about the right consistency. Consistency? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. It's like a ice cream that you let sit out too long and it gets creamy. And I want to get this poured and then start jiggling, because there's a whole bunch of little areas that are detailed. And doing this little bump around is where you can start getting and I've got too much now, so this rest goes in here. It's very easy to get messy with this. You see, I already got it on there. Yikes. I'm gonna have to clean up. I wonder how much went into here. I may just not have to use that bigger mixing thing. Maybe I can do it all in this. I'm going to try that. Okay, so here we go, the water that I had in there. And I know that takes, in order for me to get that, about 4 scoops, which is, I just want to do this a little bit more. Don't want any of those bubbles hanging out in those detailed areas, because what I want to do after I get this out is paint it. I have some acrylic markers, acrylic paint markers that I want to use on them. Okay, so now let me go get the stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm getting this mixed up, and it's about the right consistency, which is what I really like. Now remember, I already have white, so the lip of the pot is going to be white. Whee! Well, that's going to be quite a bit. Okay, now watch how it pours in there. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Messy all around. Oh, I need to mix up a little bit more. No way. Man, what is that? Well, I'm not going to need any more colorant. Definitely have enough of that. I still got a little bit of water here. Okay. Okay. That was good. Just popped right up. Sloshed all over the back of this one. That's almost dried already. So the bottom part of it, the top is going to be completely white. The bottom's going to be completely pink. That's going to be pretty though. Look at that. Wow. Pretty much. Like I said, this stuff, for some reason, I didn't have enough paper towel. For some reason, I really get carried away with it. Okay, well, now we'll just wait for it to dry up. We'll see ya. Okay, these cured up. I had to clean this out big time because that red got on the sides of it and stained the mold a bit. So I put that out in the, not in the dishwasher, but used dishwasher soap. Not dishwashers, dishwashing soap. Not the stuff that goes in a dishwasher, but anyway, Palmolive. There we are. When I poured that, the plaster sank a little bit, but it left the dome, and I thought, you know, I'll just flatten it out by putting some epoxy resin on there. So that's that. But there were a couple spots where there were air bubbles, including right here, which I did not see from the top you can't really, well, you can tell on those, but I'm gonna wait a while. This was not easy getting this part. This part off was easy. This rim, So if you're using plaster, take your time with it. I did not break those. That's just where air bubbles were. I guess I was in too much of a hurry and didn't get it taken care of correctly. I might be able to fix it with UV resin, possibly, or just leave it like that and put the flowers in it this way. Don't look over there. But I will wax this, and I will probably, I don't know, but it's going to be a while before I'm done with this. But I have this new set, well, new for me. This is the first time I opened them. As I have the original set of acrylic markers from Let's Resin, and they're pretty much worn out, so I bought this one to replace. And you don't have to, as far as I know, you don't have to cram it down on something to activate the paint to go down in it. It says just shake them. So I'm going to use these colors, and here is the detailed mold. Not mold. Here is the detailed end product. And so I got out these colors to try and do this. So I'm going to put on this wheel, the pilot's wheel, I'm going to do it with brown, and I'm also going to do the boat, and if I can, we'll see if I can. Okay, it's got two different tips. It's got a brush tip and a fine tip. I wonder if this will. Oh yeah, this is fine enough. Oh cool. How cool is this? This must be moved so I can actually have room to rest my wrist. This is really easy to do. It just glides on this ResinCrete, which is really nice. I want to get down on the sides of the wheel, like I did on the sides up here, so that it will not leave gaps of white. And there, every once in a while, where there was an air bubble, I can just go down in there and fill it with the paint. Cool. after I'm done painting this, I can spray some varnish over the outside to seal it. Sealed with some varnish. I thought about actually going down in between areas with colored UV resin, like for the water, because then it would be sparkly. I may still do that. Well, the other marker ran out, so I had to open a new one, and I finished going around it. So now I will try and possibly put some UV up here, and I don't know, maybe I'll just leave that alone and just spray it and seal it, and there we are. So there's that. Here's this. I will get pictures after I get this sealed and that sealed. And yeah, subscribers, if you have not been thanked lately, let me thank you now. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. If you are not a subscriber and you would like to be, it's real easy. Just go down to the bottom of the screen and push the subscribe button. And right next to it, there's a bell in case you want to find out anytime I do something new. That bell will notify you. And yeah, This channel does have memberships, so if you would like to to become a channel member, click on the button that says join and follow the instructions there. Okay, stick around. I will have some still shots at the end here. Thanks for being here. Bye.